How y'all doing? This is Skylar. Uh, I've been looking for notebooks that I write in. Not all of it makes sense because sometimes I'll read things that I read or wrote days earlier, sometimes even hours earlier, and I will think, "What the hell was I thinking about? What point was I making when I said what I said?" So I don't always have it together. This is called the black and white years. I must have awoken suddenly at the sound of steps going up to the bathroom. In my granny's house, this man was called Nelson. When I crept up the stairs and peeked into the bathroom, I saw something I could not understand yet. Nelson was shooting heroin into the vein in his neck. My house was a weird place with a weird people in and out at any given time. My uncle was in a terrible, violent alcoholic state. He would rage through the house, breaking windows and glasses and everything. Peace, harmony. My grandmother would take me to hide under her bed. Because when my uncle was going crazy and breaking glasses and windows and throwing things, I guess you wanted to take the child in the house and hide it. So that's what my grandmother did for me. She hid me. She hid herself. I used to ask myself why grown ups had to drink so much. I mean, they spent so much time and money sending me to the bar room across the street from the house just so they could drink. There was never any food in the house. If I opened up the ice box, I might find a soy sauce packet. Somebody had Chinese, it wasn't me. On one school day, some adults pulled me out of class to interview me, apparently. I was often dirty and hungry because the grown ups in my life had completely lost control. Never mind all that for now. My uncle lived in the opposite side of the grandmother's house. This was good for me at first, especially when I got a hold of Cars Gary Newman on 45. I would sneak to his house and blare Cars so loud you could hear it on the corner. Here in my cars, I feel safest of all. I can lock all my doors. It's the only way to live in cars. So I would do that for hours. Luckily, my uncle Super B was loud enough to get me off his stereo and put the door before he parked. He was a reptile, my uncle. I loved him in a lot of ways, but in a lot of ways, he was a snake, coiled in the grass. He would have stabbed me. In a fight, he would have got dirty. I might have to answer for this one day. You know what? I guess I will.